Replacing a car that heralded a fresh, new start for a brand is quite an ominous task, but it's the one facing the all-new, second-generation Jaguar XF saloon. The latest mid-sized Jaguar saloon is a more careful evolution of the four-door coupe shape, but it's one that remains dramatic and bristling with subtle detailing. It remains more athletic than its key rivals too, such as the Audi A6, BMW 5 Series and Mercedes-Benz E-Class, let alone a more left-field choice like the Lexus GS. Performance, until a mighty replacement for the Jaguar XF RS is unleashed, Jaguar XF saloon performance is dominated by a trio of diesel options, with a supercharged petrol sitting atop the range. Handling, employing lightweight aluminium for the body, not only makes the Jaguar XF particularly light and stiff, the resultant side effect is improved handling over the outgoing version. Equipment. From the autumn 2015 launch of the Jaguar XF saloon are 4 trim levels: Prestige, Sport, Portfolio and S. Comfort. Jaguar XF Comfort is already well regarded, and this latest iteration takes us to a new level. Most obvious is the increased interior space, despite the overall reduction in the XF's length and height. A sizable 51mm wheelbase increase has liberated more room for passengers, particularly in the back, while lowering the seat itself has increased headroom too. The Jaguar XF will now genuinely carry 4 6-foot adults with relative ease. 3 adults abreast on the back seat might remain a trickier proposition, though. The seats themselves are new and look tauter and sportier, but are no less comfortable for it. The XF's stiffer body makes it inherently quieter inside, with less chance for squeaks and rattles to develop, while the soft closed-door option prevents louder slams. The cabin is lighter and more airy thanks to an increased glass area, including a third side window behind the rear door. The added benefit of which is the door itself can be more upright in shape, making getting in and out easier. 2 damper types are offered with the Jaguar XF suspension. The standard dampers provide a more supple ride at lower speeds, and a stiffer one at high speeds to aid handling to prevent the car wallowing along over motorway undulations. While it's effective, the superior adaptive dampers allow drivers to switch between different levels of firmness. Even in sport mode, while the ride isn't quite as corseting as in comfort mode, it's still pleasantly supple. Practicality. Given the sleekness of its forward or coupe profile, you'd be forgiven for imagining Jaguar XF practicality might not be particularly impressive. The latest XF, however, features a larger aperture than before, allowing better access to the 540-litre capacity boot. A standard or Portfolio and S specification models optional on the others have a 40:20:40 split rear seat back, allowing longer, more awkward loads to be carried with ease. An electric boot lid is available or standard, depending on the trim, the same for keyless entry, although all XFs are started at the push of a button. Rear parking sensors come as part of the package of all models, while higher-end trims additionally feature a complementary set at the front and a reversing camera too. A 360-degree camera system and self-parking can be added at extra cost. Elsewhere about the cabin there's a handful of useful-sized storage areas. There's a rubber-backed well in front of the gear lever, a pair of cup holders in the center console, and a hinged armrest which also reveals a couple of USB ports and a 12-volt charging point. Safety. We expect Jaguar XF safety to be rated very highly by the crash test specialists at EuroNCAP, in all likelihood receiving a full 5 stars. We've just pulled it down a little from the dough because some of the safety equipment available for the XF isn't standard fare. All XFs are equipped with 6 airbags, electronic stability control, lane departure warning, pedestrian contact sensing bonnet, all-surface progress control, extra traction at low speeds for automatic versions, traffic sign recognition and a pair of ISOFIX child seats mounting points in the back. A suite of further options are available in 2 of the optional packages. Integral to the advanced parking assist option is a 360-degree camera function, including self-park and drive-out facilities, as well as a junction view camera which splits the screen to show what's to the left and right as you ease out of obscured junctions. Second is the appropriately titled Active Safety Pack, which includes adaptive cruise control to monitor the speed of the vehicles in front, as well as lane keep aid (LKA) and driver condition monitoring (DCM) to measure the apparent state of alertness of the driver. A reverse traffic detect feature, sensing the oncoming presence of vehicles as you back out of a parking space, is also integral to this pack. Reliability. We don't expect Jaguar XF reliability to be compromised by any unfortunate surprises, and the brand continues to perform exceptionally well in reliability surveys. While 83% of the componentry in the Jaguar XF is all new, it's built using 15 years of know-how about producing top-drawer aluminium-intensive cars. Similarly, the mechanical components are either developments of existing engines and gearboxes or are already proving themselves in other Jaguar Land Rover products. The only area of question is the new Ingenium range of 2-litre diesel. They're already seeing service in other models, but the power plant's less than a year old. Build quality feels first-rate. The switchgear feels robust yet expensive with well-damped controls, and the stiffer body shell should ensure fewer squeaks and rattles develop over time as there's less potential for it to flex.